Thank you, Carl. I am evaluating Annette's speech, which was speech project number 9 from our Confident Communicator Manual, To Persuade with Power. Annette's role, her task in this speech was to persuade us, in this instance, to stop or to reduce our sugar intake. She was also given the task to arouse listeners' interest, to help them assimilate new information, to provide proof they need to change their minds, and guide them into forming new beliefs. And the primary purpose of a persuasive speech is to influence the thinkers or the thinking or behavior of listeners. What a great topic, Annette, for that purpose, for that speech. I think that your speech was convincing. It was very clear that you knew the material and that this is something that you're passionate about. It was also very clear that this was something that was relevant to all of us. I'm very impressed if there's someone in this room who is eating within the guidelines that you showed, using that fantastic example with the Tupperware. I mean, it was so clear, and using the food as an example, or the soda can, which throws us out of our intake right there. I think that you were able to take some pretty complicated scientific stuff in terms of the process of glycation and explain it to us in ways that we got it and that we will be able to visualize as we're eating our sugar. And maybe that saggy skin is the result of the extra grams that we ate the week before, the month before, the year before, who knows. Your suggestions were also very clear. The 3 suggestions that you gave, they're simple solutions that we can walk away with and utilize in our own life and think of them and remember them after your speech. So they were concise and clear and very helpful. The things that I think you should look out for have nothing really to do with the persuasiveness, the overall persuasiveness of your speech. You tend to rock back and forth. So as you're talking to us, you're rocking back and forth, and you're also using so as a filler. So I was about to do the exact same thing. You can come right out and tell us what to do versus using so as a filler word and then sharing what it is that people need to do. The use of, what was I going to say? Rocking back and forth, the use of so, notes, the use of notes. It was really important in this speech not to use notes, because when you're trying to persuade, the use of notes could detract from your overall persuasiveness. Annette had notes, but I want to remark that they were largely ornamental. They didn't get in the way or detract from the persuasiveness of your speech. You use them to stay on track, you use them to stay on point. Sometimes notes can be very helpful to make sure that we're staying within our time limit, but anytime you were talking meat of your speech, it was you talking and it wasn't you reading. So I thought that was a really great use of notes. And I will end by saying singing in your beautiful voice was a perfect way to end that speech. Thank you.